The wind began as a whisper, but it did not stay that way. Paul was a prisoner aboard a large ship sailing across the Mediterranean, bound for Rome. But Paul sensed danger, he warned them. "Men," he said, "I can see that this voyage will end in disaster and great loss, not only of the ship and cargo, but of our lives." They did not listen. Soon the sky darkened. A violent storm rose suddenly, a powerful northeaster crashing into the ship with relentless force. The sailors fought to control the vessel, but the wind was stronger. The sun vanished, the stars disappeared. After many days, the crew believed death was certain. Then Paul stood up among them. In the middle of the chaos, his voice was calm. "Take courage," he said. "Last night an angel of the God I belong to and serve stood beside me and said, 'Do not be afraid, Paul. You must stand trial before Caesar, and God has graciously given you the lives of all who sail with you.'" The storm did not stop, but fear did. For 2 more weeks, the ship was driven across the open sea. On the 14th night, sailors sensed land was near. Suddenly, the ship struck a sandbar. The bow stuck fast. The stern was smashed to pieces by the pounding waves. The ship was breaking apart. Soldiers planned to kill the prisoners to prevent escape, but the centurion, wanting to spare Paul, stopped them. "Everyone who can swim," he shouted, "jump overboard and make for land. The rest, hold on to planks and pieces of the ship." In the darkness, bodies plunged into the raging sea. Broken wood, crashing waves. They had survived. Exhausted and soaked, the survivors realized they were on the island of Malta. The islanders welcomed them, lighting fires to warm their shaking bodies. As Paul gathered sticks for the fire, disaster struck again. A viper leapt from the flames and fastened onto his hand. The people gasped. "This man must be a murderer," they whispered. "Justice will not let him live." But Paul calmly shook the snake into the fire. Nothing happened. Minutes passed. No swelling no death. The people stared in awe. "He must be a god," they said. He prayed for the sick, and many were restored. What began as a shipwreck became a miracle-filled mission. Paul arrived in Rome exactly as God had promised. The storm did not stop the purpose. The ship did not survive, but the people did. And what looked like disaster became deliverance. Paul's story reminds us, God's promises are stronger than the storm. Obedience can anchor others when hope is gone. And even when everything breaks apart, God can still bring us safely through. Jesus loves you. Thank you.